This is a mobility sequence and an example of our mindfulness and movement class. Start in standing, take your feet together, walk your heels apart, walk your toes apart. Your legs are now in parallel alignment. Check that your pelvis is level, move it forwards and backwards and find the halfway point, which is neutral. Hold it there, open the collarbones, lift the head and neck a little bit taller. And let's start by taking some nice deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Think about that breath coming from the middle of the rib cage, from the backs and sides of the rib cage, and that you've got an imaginary belt or ribbon wrapped around, and as you breathe in, you're really breathing out into that ribbon. Breathe out, let it release. We'll turn our palms to the ceiling and lift the arms to the side. Exhale as you lift, turn the palms down. Inhale as you lower palms up. Exhale out through the mouth to lift. Inhale to lower. Nice gentle warm up for the upper body and the shoulders, particularly if you've been sitting on a desk or typing all day, just to help to get the blood flow working through the upper body. And we'll start to roll the left shoulder. Try and roll that shoulder blade, move it up, down, forwards and backwards in a nice circular movement, but without moving the ribs. And then we'll take the ear on the opposite side to the opposite shoulder, opening up the neck. Then repeat, maintaining your nice Pilates posture on the other side. Keeping the ribs still, the pelvis still, just allow the right scapula to move, the right shoulder blade. Then bring the head away, opening up, getting a nice stretch across the neck. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In our class we would warm up for a little bit longer, but just for this short video, let's move straight into our mat work. We'll roll both shoulders, move both shoulder blades at the same time. Bring the chin to the chest to stretch the back of the neck. Start to round the body forward. At each level lowering and lowering towards the floor, letting the neck, the arms, the shoulders totally relax. Soften and bend the knees to take away any pressure through the lower back. And if you're really, really tight, bend the knees. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale out, let's start to come back up. Tucking the tailbone in and under first, restacking the spine all the way to the top. Reaching the arms overhead, inhaling. Nice deep breath, and exhale, down we go. Chin to chest, rounding forward, getting ourselves right back down again. Softening the knees to help with any severe stiffness or tightness to the backs of the legs. And then we walk ourselves down onto the mat. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. Have your hands just very slightly in front of your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And we'll start by allowing the lower back to arch. Have a look in front. Take a breath in. And on your breath out, let's start at the tailbone. Tuck the tailbone in and under, rounding the spine through each level all the way up, letting the head drop. Inhale at the end through the nose. And exhale through the mouth as you move again into the other direction. This is our cow stretch. Inhale to hold. And as you exhale, let's tuck the tailbone in all the way into our cat stretch again. Try and initiate each movement from the pelvis first. And imagine each bone, each vertebrae moving one at a time, from the bottom to the top. Trying to promote some really nice mobility through the entire spine. Breathing in to hold. Breathing out. Think about that rib and that belt still around the ribs as you take those deep breaths. Staying in your cat stretch then, we'll exhale and sit right back to sit on our heels for our child's pose stretch. Continue your nice deep breathing here. Feel that lovely stretch for the muscles across the lower back. We'll come right back up again. Give your spine a little shake out. If you've got any stiffness there, let's tuck the tailbone in again. And exhale as we sit back on our heels. With all of these movements, don't forget the breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Really allowing those lumbar vertebrae to open up, stretching out the muscles through the lower back. Give another back a little breather again. And back we go. One last time. Sitting right back. You can bring the knees a little wider this time. Sink a little deeper into that stretch. Getting a lovely stretch through the hips as well. Letting the head sink onto the floor, onto the mat, and really just enjoy that lovely stretch for your lower back here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll come on up again then, and we're going to come to high kneeling. If you have any knee pain, grab a cushion to kneel on. And if not, let's take one leg in front of the other. I'm taking the left leg in front first here. We're keeping the tailbone tucked in. We're taking some really deep breaths. And we're exhaling out as we lean forward into this thigh stretch. We'll take our hands in front, bring the hands overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to bend away from that side, really opening up the right thigh and hip. We'll then lean forward, just watch your balance coming down. We'll have our hands either side of that front foot, and we're going to rotate, bringing our left hand to the air. Exhaling as we rotate to the left, really opening up the spine and hips. Exhale again to lift it up. Inhale to hold. Think about that ribbon around your chest again. Hold the stretch. Let's come right back up and lean into it again. We're going to swap sides then. We're going to take the right foot in front, making sure our pelvis is still level, it's neutral. We're not arching the lower back too much here. We're keeping everything connected through the front of the abdomen, keeping the rib cage down, not letting it flare, and then reaching overhead, exhaling as you move away from that left thigh. Hold the stretch, come back up, and we're going to lean further forward then, moving that right foot a little bit further in front, lean down over it, and on your breath out, let's rotate to the ceiling again. Try and keep your chin in line with your hand, getting that full thoracic, that full spinal rotation as you move towards the ceiling. One more, exhale as you lift up, inhale to hold, exhale to drop it back down. When we're back down, let's take both knees back behind us. We're going to open the knees a little bit wider than before, two big toes together. Let's sink right back into our lower back or child's pose stretch and hold. That's just an example of a mindfulness movement class. You can join us by clicking on the booking link, or you can practice this at home yourself to help with any stiffness.